cause us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Okay. So just going to be starting with just feeling and sensing your energy. And with that, just kind of getting a sense comes up, it's supposed to come out. The way that we see and experience the world, these situations and circumstances have been happening for a long time. This is just the first time that things are very visible, and there's nowhere for these things to hide. So now we're faced with choices. How do we want to respond to things? Now, most people are feeling overwhelmed, rightfully so. There are so many problems at one time. And that's a part of it too. The distraction feels so overwhelmed. You're taking so much in and you feel powerless to do anything. But the reality is, if you would like to release this fear, what you have to do is you have to focus. And you have to have faith that other people are focusing too. What that means is choose one thing. Focus on one thing that you're passionate about, that you want to see change in, and learn as much as you can. Learn as much as you can. Be intentional. You're not going to know everything. You're not going to know every subject, every this, every issue that's going on with the world. You're not going to know it. And that's okay. Because too many times, the people try to know everything and end up taking no action because they're overwhelmed. So focus responsibility to help them find theirs. All you can do is just live an example and show them how to be strong, show them how to have independence, show them how to have autonomy, show them how to have a light on them, show them how to be their own star, their own guide. That takes some work. We face our own issues. We show up and we work on ourselves, and we don't bring our issues into the space to just project onto others. That's a lot of work. But if you show people, they'll work with you. And don't be afraid to have those boundaries too as you have peace. Now, the next thing that is coming up is guilt, okay? The guilt of feeling, do you have the right to be at peace? baby, so now you get multiple kisses. Mama loves you, okay? And if no one has said it, let me go ahead and say it. I love you, but make sure you love yourself each and every day. And know that you have more power than you know. You're stronger than you know. But strength is not performative. You don't do it for or to the metrics of other people. Strength is knowing when to rest, knowing when to have peace, knowing when to take action, knowing when to have understanding, knowing when to do things when it's not popular because it's the right thing to do. All of these things, knowing that if you have a dream in your heart and your soul, that it's worth pursuing, or that if you're in the middle of a journey, to keep going even though it feels like it's long and arduous. It's okay. That's what strength is. Okay, babies. So until next time, bye. We have a special healing session. We are going to be doing some cord cutting, okay? So if you're new to the community, welcome, babies. This is your nightly, daily self-care routine where you come, you take care of yourself, and you do what you need to do. Today we're going to be making peace with the past, and that's why we're going to be doing this cord cutting. So if you're new to the community, baby, you are now one of my babies. So you get one kiss on the forenoggin, okay? And all my returning babies, multiple kisses. Mama loves you. Okay, I also go by Jet. I am Jet Lachey. My last name is not Sup. So we start our session off with a prayer. It's not a religious prayer. It's a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience to bring us together as a community and as a collective. And because consent matters, to have your permission to say a prayer. May I hold you? May I touch you? Okay, let's do this. Dear universe and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest self and validate information for our highest good only. Please allow us to release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. So Ashe, Chi, Ki, life force energy, different traditions, and we are connecting with that life force energy. Now let's just work through taking little pieces from the past and letting it go. If you've been noticing a shift lately, that you're walking into a new chapter, you might still be in the old chapter, but regardless, let's just let go of any of that old stuff that needs to be removed, that needs to be let go, that needs to be sent somewhere else. So you did a good job meeting new people, developing new connections, having new passions and hobbies. But now, sweetness, now we're going to do something different. Now we're going to do something different. Now we're going to do something different. And in order to do that, we gotta let some stuff go in order to grow. It can be scary to move on. It can be scary to move on when you're the first person to move on. You know, some people will go down with the ship. Just let it go. What is your next season, your next chapter? Where do you need to go? And also, just connect to the understanding or the idea that even if you cannot change the external just yet, people's situation and circumstances, it doesn't mean you can't change the internal. Let's focus on the things we can control. And a lot of times that is finding our uninterrupted space in life. And we gotta find it whichever way we can. I used to say years ago that when you need a moment to yourself, shifting into this energy, this Pluto and Aquarius, this Saturn and Pisces energy. We're stepping into a totally new way of existing, of being, of knowing, of loving, of living. And because that is the case, we gotta make peace with whoever that old version or old experience is. Again, we've talked about it before. You're always going to be experiencing something in life, and hopefully over time, the experiences become more welcomed than they are not welcomed. And that's the shift. That's the shift of growing into your maturity. And maturity is not an age. Maturity is a mindset. You can mature early on, or you can mature later on in life. But just maturing into it. I have a friend who calls it evolved, the evolved version of yourself. I got some versions of myself that I felt like, whoa, you know, I can't even imagine myself like that anymore. I could not even get caught up in the same way. But things had to shift. And sometimes I was very open to the shift. And other times I'm like kicking and screaming. But changes are inevitable. So be open to that being inevitable. Karma can be let go of. And of course, when we're using karma, we're using it in the modern sense of the word, of letting go of those energetic patterns that we no longer desire. But of course, we understand that karma in the traditional word is just the momentum of energy, and that energy just continues on. It's not necessarily a negative or a positive thing, it's just energy. But when I'm saying it today, I'm using it in the modern sense of letting go of those cycles that we're in that no longer serve us, that aren't helpful to us in this present moment. Doesn't mean it wasn't helpful at another time. Just means that in this present moment, we need something else. And so, as I was talking about that Pluto and Aquarius, Saturn and Pisces, this is a time of dreaming very big, and I don't even think I can really express it. Saturn in Pisces is like the things that it's time to let go of. It's going to be very hard to complete, even if it's not complicated. But then you're going to feel a freedom, a transportation into a new world of something that you never even dreamed you could do. And there in that space, where there is a lightness, where there's a fluidity, you must go. But you got to make peace with the fact that you're leaving some things behind. Some things that maybe you thought, oh, I should stick around here or there a little bit longer, but you gotta let it go. And you move it on. And learning how to let go is an important life tool. A lot of people don't learn how to let go early enough. And so they spend many years having to deal with the same stupid stuff over and over again, rather than leaning in and going with the flow of that shift and that change. Follow the change. When you follow it, you'll be able to get to the side where you realize, oh wow, this was the best for me, as opposed to when you resist it, it feels like torture and torment. yourself? What do you have to offer? How are you going to show up for yourself? What sweetness is there for you? What lovely messages come across? What moments? What wisdom? What peace? followers. So if you're new to the community, welcome. I've already said that, okay? Let's get started. We start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer. It is just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and to bring us together as a community and as a collective. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Beautiful. May I touch you? Okay. Take a deep breath. Exhale. 2 more. And exhale. Final breath. Exhale. Okay. I'm right here with you. Dear universe, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest intention and validate information from our highest self only. Please allow us to embrace what allows us to grow and release what we need to let go. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out of us and through us to share. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. Okay, so we're gonna just start right here. Just gently breathe in as I begin and exhale in your own pace, okay? I'm gonna begin. Okay, so let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just wipe that away. Wipe that away. Wipe that away. Wipe that away. And let's get back into it. Going all over your body. On to this next area. Okay. Breathe through this. And as I begin, chokure, 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 anchase shonuk, anchase shonuk, shonuk, saiki, 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 daikam ya, daikam ya, kyam ya, kure, 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 okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Breathing through that. Just allowing your energy to be balanced. Allowing your energy to be centered, stable, and cleansed. Allowing that energy to be one force. Now to go back into the Reiki symbols. Chukure, 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 anchase shonuk, anchase shonuk, anchase shonuk, saiki, saiki. Continue to breathe through this. Breathe through this. Exhale, release. Allow the healing to go an additional layer within you. And allow everything to slow down. Slow down. Slow down. chakras again, just to make sure everything is where it needs to be. That is best for you, that is brightest for you, that is balanced for you. Get to this energy that brings light to your smile and hope to your smile. All of those things, 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 all of those things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So going in and continuing the Reiki symbols. Chukuri, 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 anjase shono. you did a fantastic job today. Just inhale, exhale. You got this, sweetness. I'm so happy that you shared your self-care practice for the day with us. So appreciative to whatever the heck comes up in the moment. So if you're new to the community, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate that. That helps the algorithm. That gets us out there. I really, 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 really appreciate you. And you know I answer each and every one of them comments, okay? So go ahead and leave that comment. Also know that it is non-stop November. So our initiative this month is to write one goal or come up with one goal, big or small, that you are going to grind it out. You're going to hustle it out until you get to the end of November and make it happen no matter what. I know that things are kind of tired. I know that you can be fatigued. I know there's all these things. Try yourself to pace yourself. Baby boy, baby girl, they there. Try yourself. Try to pace yourself as best you can. And we're going to get through it. Special thanks as always to the patrons on Patreon. With you, I'm able to share this message, sending extra love and blessings your way as you send so much my way. And if you would like to join that community, link in the description box. Let's get started, y'all. So if you're new to the community, we start our session off with a prayer. It's not a religious prayer, just to connect, a prayer to connect us in community. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay, let's get it on and poppin'. Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational good, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascended Masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Kudumi, Yamonja, Oshun, Mawu, and all the Taras. Please connect us to the Archangel, Spirit Guides, Spirit Animals, our lineage, and all for our highest vibrational good only, rooting us down our individual healing experience and bringing us forth as a community. I say all of this in the name of I Am. Ashe, 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 and so it is. So let's go ahead and get into trust. Number one, it doesn't matter what's going on in life, you always got to trust yourself, because you are the only beacon of light to get you to where you need to go. So let's go ahead and jump in and really do this work, okay? So repeat after me. I trust myself. I love myself. I can do this. I trust myself. I love myself. I can do this. You are loving. I'm going to say it to you now. You are loving. You are trustworthy. You can do this. You are loving. You are trustworthy. You can do this. You are loving. You are trustworthy. You can do this. You are loving. You are trustworthy. You can do this. You are loving. You are trustworthy. You can do this. You have got this in the bag. 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 There is no obstacle that is too big for you. There is no obstacle that is too big for you. There is no obstacle that is too big for you. With the guidance of your own heart, you can go anywhere. With the guidance of your own heart, you can go anywhere. With the guidance of your own heart, you can go anywhere. With the guidance of your own heart, you can go anywhere. With the guidance of your own heart, you can go anywhere. There are no limitations for you. 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 You are enough. 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 You are more than enough. You are sweetness. You are love. You are pure joy. You are surrounded by great opportunities. You are surrounded by great opportunities. Opportunities, opportunities, opportunities. You are surrounded by great 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 opportunities. You have a roadmap to a beautiful life. 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 You have a roadmap to a beautiful life ahead. You have a roadmap to a beautiful life ahead. You have a roadmap to a beautiful life ahead. You have a roadmap to a beautiful life ahead. You are perfect as you are. 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 You are enough. 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 You are life. You are love. You are all things in between. You are all things beauty and light and shining to bright. You bring so much value into others' lives. You bring so much value into others' lives. You bring so much value into others' lives. You bring so much value into others' times. You give to the next generation. 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 You are well planned. You are strategic. 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 blossom. You will bloom. You will blossom. You will bloom. You will blossom. You will bloom. You will blossom. You will bloom. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Well, family, I think you did a fantastic job with these affirmations for trust, healings, abundance, everything that came up. You are so fantastic. And just know that these November goals, they're going to happen. You're going to make them happen. And if you're having a tough time deciding what goal to focus on, whatever comes up in the forefront, whatever is the first thing that you're like, you know what, this would be amazing. This is how you pay attention. If you've had any conversations recently with people that are close to you that are really in line with this, maybe a change that you need to make, and really just kind of connecting with that change and saying, you know what, forget it, I'm gonna make it happen. You know, I don't even care about doubt anymore. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna go for it. And that's the energy you gotta have during times of uncertainty, during times of clarity, during times of pain, during times of happiness, that I don't care, I'm gonna make this happen. And I'm gonna take as much time as I need to make this happen. So just do that. Take the time you need. Make it happen. Connect with yourself. You've got this. Well, family, if no one else has said it to you, let me go ahead and say it. Wash your hands. Be surrounded by those who want to see you blossom and or bloom. I am Jessica Sup, a Reiki master teacher and intuitive, and today we have a special healing session. This is calming you down, calming you down, calming you down, calming you down. So let's jump into it. We start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a community. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? May I touch you? Okay. Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational experience only, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascended Masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Kadumi, Yamonja, Oshun, Mawu, and all the Taras. Please connect us to the archangels, the spirit guides, the animal guides, our lineage, and all of our highest vibrational good only, rooting us down in our individual healing experience and bringing us together as a community. I say all of this in the name of I Am. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. Okay. So, starting right there at the top, and just bring this energy, 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 energy is so important, is so important, is so important. And you deserve peace. You deserve this beautiful, 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 beautiful peace. Beautiful, 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 beautiful peace. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, 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 peace. Okay. Just feeling over the aura, seeing how everything is. How you feeling, love? How you feeling? Okay. You doing okay? It's gonna be okay. Now open your heart up. Do whatever the next higher vibrational moment is and create space. Flowing in a beautiful cleansing energy. 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 And flow out anything that no longer serves you, you no longer need. You can let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go. I'm just gonna move just the energy around your face. Just as a way to just relax you. Moving your energetic hairs out the way. Okay. 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 Got it. 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 Beautiful. Okay, clearing out this energy part, just going all around you. Okay. 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 Let me check in with you. Gotta check in on your strong friends. How are you? Okay. How are you? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Rest. 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 And calm the mind. 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 Calm. 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 And calming you down. Calming you down. Calming you down. Calming you down. Reminding you that you are love, that you are peace, that you are patience, you are happiness, and you are smiles. It is a smile a day. So I paid in smiles. So if you could just give me one. We gotta get our smiles in for the day. And before we go into this Mercury in retrograde period that's gonna happen at the end of the month, going into the next month, it is really being sent as a message of balancing out while allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, 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 okay. So just relax here. I'm just gonna pluck away first from around you. And with each gentle pull, just let something go. A responsibility, a to-do list, something that you thought you forgot. The art of losing isn't hard to master. So many things seem filled with the intent to be lost that their loss is no disaster. Lose something every day. Lose something every day. You do not have to keep and hold on to every little bit of energy, hoping to savor the feeling forever. Let it go. Let it have freedom. Let it have the ability to come back to you if it needs to, or for new energy to show up. I'm just gonna work through the energy right here. And just exhale, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And just let it stillness. And as you exhale, release, let it go. Take all that energy, send it out into the universe. Send it to go do something else. But remove it from inside of you. And you can even channel that energy into something, meaning you need motivation. You want to get something accomplished. So you take all of that energy that is moving within you and give it somewhere to go. You give it a release. So you exhale, you send it on. You infuse it into something. That way the energy has a purpose. It doesn't feel like it's just sticking around inside of you and trapped. It can go. It can go. It can go, and it can grow somewhere else to do something better, to align with new energy where it is needed, rather than to stay in old energy where it's not. And in a nutshell, that's really how it is. Whenever you're experiencing energy within you that is stagnant or too much and you just can't seem to get rid of it or move it to where it needs to go, it's not that the energy itself is bad. Energy is vibrational, and how we receive the energy and perceive the energy really is why we label it good or bad. But that same energy that is no longer the calibration or the vibration that you need can be the saving grace for someone else. So we have to be able to let go of the energy. And letting go of the energy means that in your everyday life, you learn when to let go. Let go of old habits, old routines, but most importantly, letting go of old mindsets that keep you where you're at. And in between where you're at and where you're going, it is just simply walking the path. There's no way to jump ahead to it, and why would you want to? There's so much of life to live, so live it. Enjoy each footstep. Learn what you need to. Stumble and take breaks. All of that is a part of existing. Let's normalize existing. We don't have to make it something that it's not. We can understand the colorful array of emotions within all of these experiences and know that ultimately, when we look over our lives, they were purposeful. Imperfect, but purposeful. So never feel bad from where you come from or things you used to do. Just feel comfort in knowing you are here, you're walking, and we're all walking. And forgive yourself a little bit every day. It then pushes other people to forgive themselves. And I think that we are collectively better off that way. Well, babies, you did a fantastic job. Just relax here, okay? And if no one else has said it, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you wear a mask in public. Make sure you wear them gloves in public too. Samantha Blue. I am Jessica Sup. I'm a Reiki master teacher and intuitive, and today we have a special healing session. It is all about the pulling, the plucking, the poking, all in order to enhance love, make you feel better, to work through whatever is coming up right now in your journey. So if you're new to the community, welcome, 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 babies. This is your night self-care routine. A place where you work on yourself, a place where you heal, a place where you take care of yourself. And if you're new, you're my new babies. And if you're returning, you're my returning babies. She was so excited to share this moment, this space, and all of this grace with you. Just made that up. So we start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, it is a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and to bring us together as a community and as a collective. And because consent matters, to have your permission to say a prayer. Okay, let's begin. Dear universe, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest self and validate information for our highest good only. Please allow us to release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I Am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. So let's begin. Let's start to move away those layers of self-doubt that ever made you question yourself or ever made you feel like you weren't good enough. Let's send them somewhere else, because here is not the place that it needs to be. Just keep doing this, sending it on in its evolutionary path, and just inhale and exhale for me. Let's just work through this energy around you and create an opening for you to feel better, to feel something different, to feel refreshed, renewed, to feel a unique sense of yay. So work through all of this and just work through it. Okay? Just moving, through the space and time and all of that. So, whatever it is that's been weighing you down, let's send it somewhere else. Send it somewhere else. Whenever you don't feel good enough, let's send that feeling somewhere else. So taking that, plucking it, and moving it on. Moving it to somewhere and something else. Somewhere and something else. Somewhere and somewhere else. And pulling it out. 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 feel certain. Breathe in and out. Keep going. Just move it. 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 Checking in with you now. How do you feel? What's coming up for you? What are you noticing in this moment? What are you realizing in this moment? What is important for you in this moment? Where do you need to have that soft, nurturing energy applied to in your life at this moment? Don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay. 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 It's gonna be okay. Everything is going to be alright. It's okay. 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 Where are you at in life right now? What needs cleansing? What needs healing? What needs space and peace? What needs understanding? What needs compassion? What needs healing? What needs hope? 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 Just working through, pulling this through. Just unweaving those aspects of you that you're ready to let go of and placing it into the energy. Now, I'd love for someone in the comment section to let me know one of the wisdom traditions that we have out here that incorporates weaving as a way to remove energy that no longer serves us. That's a wonderful way for us to maintain and share that knowledge. Just breathing. focused on you. Stay focused on you. Stay focused on you. Stay focused on you. Well, family, I hope you enjoyed our session today, and I hope you're taking care of yourself. Remember that no matter what you're going through in life, you have the ability to still have a beautiful and quality life. Sometimes the stuff that happens to us on a temporary basis feels like it's big, feels like it's gonna last forever, but it's just a couple of moments. And you have to ask yourself during those times of difficulties, how do you respond? What's going on the inside? Are you going to be ready for the bigger things that show up in your life? Because how you respond, how you deal with things that happen on a smaller level, gives you a glimpse of if you will be able to handle things on a larger level. So if you're ready to move on, you're ready to take yourself to another level of your evolution and your growth, you have to learn how to handle things on smaller levels so that you'll be able and be prepared to handle things on bigger levels. Well, babies, if no one has said it, let me go ahead and say it. Wash your hands for at least 30 seconds. Don't touch your face. Wear a mask in public and wear them gloves too, baby. And be sweet to yourself. And if no one has said it, let me go ahead and say it. I love you. But sup? A Reiki master teacher and intuitive. And today we have a very special healing session. We're going to work on calming your thoughts and just relax. Having a little bit of a storm right now, so hopefully that is relaxing more than anything as the rain comes down. If you're new to the community, come back every night, a part of your nightly routine for self-healing, for understanding, for compassion. And let's just get started. We start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, just a prayer to bring us together and root us all in our individual healing experiences. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. May I touch you? Okay. Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascended Masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Kutumi, Yamonja, Oshun, Mawu, and all the Taras. Please connect us to the Archangel, Spirit Guides, Animal Guides, lineage, our ancestors, and all of our highest vibrational good only, rooting us down in our individual healing experience and bringing us together as a community. I say all of this in the name of I Am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Any thoughts that do not serve you, to calm the mind, to calm the mind, to surrender, and to save this moment, special moment. So there's a couple of things that we do. We can pluck away any kind of thoughts that are just like too much, taking up too much space, and we'll just remove those. We can also focus, and if you already know how to channel, you can do that. But we can focus on shifting the energy here, shifting the energy here, shifting the energy. We can relax, just bringing a beautiful, calming relaxation over you, your body, and your energy, to be at one, to be at peace. Okay. mindset of building up, okay? Now, first and foremost, every tradition around the world, every place has had their own ability to interpret the stars. Okay, they've had their own thought processes, and some have been well documented, and some have been lost, some have been stomped out. It's a lot of different things. So specifically, the root Western astrology is heavily influenced by Egyptian astrology or Cometian astrology. Egypt is a name that was given to the area, and it was known by Kemet for much longer than that. And so all those who began to build the foundation of Western astrology and Hellenistic astrology would go to Egypt, Alexandria, all of those places, okay, to learn, to be a sharing of knowledge. That's why it is said that the burning of the Library of Alexandria was one of the hardest technological setbacks in the history of the human experience, because there was so much wisdom being learned, and it was burned for the reason of conquering, you know. And so, lion is a concept that was borrowed from that. So Leo. So yes, okay, bringing that in, we also have, you know, the planets. We have all of these other just symbols, and we can see it across different traditions. So with animals, with spirits, with gods and goddesses, we see things traveling over, you know. You might see, you know, the Greek and Roman gods and goddesses, or you could see something in West Africa through the Orisha. You know, it just floats, just depends on where you're at. And so it is an opportunity to invite that first through knowledge. Please research. Please research. And then through incorporating. So, if you happen to be in touch with energetic helpers, those could be your ancestors too. research, get the vaccine, and be surrounded by those who want to see you blossom and or bloom. I am Jessica, Sup, a Reiki master teacher and intuitive, and today we have a very special healing session. We are going to be protecting your peace of mind, peace of clarity, your peaceful energy, baby. We're going to do that protection, okay? So if you're new to the community, welcome. This is your nightly self-care routine, babies. And if you're returning, welcome back, babies. You know I love you. This is a place where we hold space for you to just take care of yourself. And it is self-care September. So we're all talking about loving ourselves, creating boundaries, which is gonna come up today, baby. Who don't like a good boundary? And also to know that this is an opportunity for you to grow in any direction you want to go to. So just feel like this is a safe space for you to be in. We are going live September 14th at 8 p.m. EST. Also, the first degree Reiki practitioner, Reiki level 1, has opened up. So you can sign up to be a part of it. There are 2 options. You can be a part of the cohort or you can be self-directed. It's just up to you and what you most connect to in your learning style. I'm so excited. Yay. And cannot wait to see you blossom into or bloom. So let's go ahead and get started in our session, okay? And also, you can join our self-care energy healing circle this month on Patreon. And to participate on that, you gotta be a part of the Patreon community. It is only $3.33. You cannot beat that with a bet. But let's go ahead and get started. Well, family, let's work on this energy protection, my babies. Okay. So with energy protecting your energy, it is 100% your responsibility first. You might think that removing a person, a situation, or something is the only step you need to do, and it's important that you do remove things that are no longer serving you. But you also have to create boundaries in maybe relationships, interactions that maybe are good for you, but all you have to do is actually lay some firmer boundaries down. Not everything is like, oh, you just gotta, you don't like what somebody says, so you gotta push them to the corner or something like that. It's not like that at all. Sometimes you have to give someone boundaries to give them structure so that they can treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, love. It could all be so simple, babies. It could all be so simple. So let's work on this protection first, okay? So that you have these energetic boundaries at first, so people don't fuck with your energy. And just placing it here, okay? And feel very relaxed in this moment. Feel very calm in your own sense of self. And feel very self-accepting, self-loving in this moment. It is very important that you surrender to the understanding that you are enough, that you are masterfully, that you are craftfully created and living out the life to the best that you can. And also, you gotta celebrate your successes, even small ones. So we're gonna place you here in this energetic frequency and just surround you with a sense of calm. Now you can see yourself on a field, a beautiful bed of grass, or maybe you're just kind of floating on a cloud, feeling yourself feel lighter and just letting some things go, okay? That is no longer serving you. No longer serving you, okay? And release and let that go. 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 Okay. Now we start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer. It is a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and to bring us together as a community. And Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe. 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 Okay. So let's go in with some Reiki symbols just to create the energy and the environment of protection. Okay. I'm just going to shift the energy in different directions as you flow in different directions. Okay. Just going to be shifting it, 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 direction that you are going towards. The direction that you are going towards, okay? Just moving this energy back and forth in your energy, balanced, fully capable of these shifts that you need, and moving in the direction that is best for you. Okay, let's move or cleanse anything that is around you that you're no longer needing, just put it away, put it in the cabinet, put it on the shelf, and remove it from your energy. Remove it from your vibrational state. Let it go. 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 Got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Just removing any little pieces that are making it difficult to just be in this state of mind. Breathing in peace. Exhaling anything that needs to be let go, no longer serving you. Breathing in peace. Exhaling anything that needs to be let go, that is no longer serving you. Breathing in peace and exhaling anything that needs to let go, and that is no longer serving you. Good job, babies. You are doing a fantastic job. Just continue to breathe into this space, into this energy. Breathe into this space, into this energy, into this balance, this space, this energy, 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 this balance, and this peace. Allow it to be peaceful. Allow it to be peaceful. Allow it to be peaceful. And surrender to the greatest love, greatest hope, greatest wisdom, and greatest peace, greatest love, greatest hope, greatest wisdom, and greatest peace, greatest love, greatest hope, greatest wisdom, and greatest peace, greatest love, greatest hope, greatest wisdom, and greatest peace. Peace and energy, peace and simplicity, peace in simplicity, peace and balance, peace and nurturing, peace of mind. So working on the mind here. things? How have you been? How has things been going? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. As you know, we start this session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer. It is a prayer to root us down in our individual healing experience and to bring us together as a community, as a collective. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? May I touch you? Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe on your own. Dear universe and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest intentions and validate information from our highest self only. Please allow us to let go of what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay, it's going to be okay. And I think that you just needed to know that. So I'm just going to go through here and just work on your energy just to calm you down. And then we'll get into removing any of that stuff, but just, it's going to be okay. Understand that there's so many things that are happening at the same time. So many things that make us feel nervous or afraid, confused or exhausted, but it's going to be okay. And the reason why it's going to be okay is because it's always eventually been okay. You know, I spend a lot of time trying to redefine how we define reality, which is this idea that everything needs to be perfect or normal, normal, in order for it to be valuable. But understanding that whatever experience you're having now is normal. Whatever experience that you're having is an experience worth remembering and talking about. And it comes in different colors. It comes in different feelings. And it comes in different understandings. And we have to acknowledge every little bit and piece of that. So it's going to be okay. I don't want you to overthink things. I don't want you to overstress things. Just know that everything is going to be sweetness. If nobody has said it to you, let me go ahead and say it. I love you. But who's surrounded by those who want to see a blossom and or bloom. Blossom and or bloom. I am Jessica. Sup? A Reiki master, teacher, and intuitive. And today we have a special healing session. We are going to be calming anxiety, calming anxiety, calming anxiety. So if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Sup, y'all? We start our session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, just a prayer to connect us in our individual healing experience. And also, we are having a recharge month. So there is 30 days, or there are 30 days of recharge that's happening on Patreon. Something to follow each and every day as you go through this journey and this experience. So if you'd like to join that, feel free to use the link in the description box. Jumping back into here, we start with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay, got it. Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascended Masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Kutumi, Yamonja, Oshun, Mawu, and all the Taras. Please connect us to the Archangel, Spirit Guides, Animal Guides, our lineage, and all for our highest vibrational good only, rooting us down in our individual healing experience and bringing us together as a community. I say all of this in the name of I Am. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, let your Ashe be strong, y'all. Okay, so, thoughts, anxiety, all that, it's just this kind of overactive imagination of everything that could happen wrong. Everybody does this from time to time. Everyone has those moments where you're thinking and you just sit down and you're like, you think about all the things that you've ever done wrong. Everyone does it. All the things you've ever done wrong, things no one remembers except for you, and you just know. You just know, like, oh, how horrible was that? How embarrassing was that? How unfortunate was that? But what the anxiety really is whenever someone doesn't feel like they are in control of their present, or they don't have control over their future, they start to ruminate. Ruminate is when you have thoughts that are kind of like overwhelming. They start to ruminate over things that they need to just surrender to, that they actually have control over, but they feel like they don't have control over. And so, as we move through this anxiety and just smooth it out, just know that this is normal and that it's healthy, okay? A healthy feeling of feelings in general is okay. We don't want any robots. We don't want people who go through life with like a smile on their face and nothing ever impacts them, because then that makes me think, like, you okay over there? You okay? You okay? You okay? So, just moving this in let's normalize having feelings. Feelings are very normal, okay? Everybody goes through things from time to time, and I don't think that we should villainize the experience of going through things. yourself, in your energy, in your personality, in all of this. So I'm just going to gently touch the thoughts as a way to just kind of say it's okay. 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 It's okay to have those thoughts. It's okay. It's normal. Most people feel some type of way about something. Sometimes. That's okay. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up about things. Just let it be, you know. Your mind will convince you of a lot of very interesting things that aren't true, but yet you believe them more than reality. And it's only because it's in your head, you know. If you're hearing it all the time, sometimes you feel like you're not in control of it. So definitely listen to the removing toxic energy, because that definitely helps. That session that we have, because it definitely helps with flushing out those thoughts that just seem to pop up and that don't service you, or their initial point is to make you think about something, and then it's time to move on from that thought, and you start to feel like, you know, you don't know how to move on. You're having a tough time being okay to do that. And so just knowing it's okay. 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 It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. You are going to be okay. You're 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 going to be okay. Okay. It's 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 okay. So as we have these sessions every day, nearly, and on the weekends, doing card pulls, but as we have these sessions, know that this is a part of the self-care routine. Sometimes people just like to play the video in the background as they're focusing on other things, and other times they like to fall asleep to it, or they like to do some spell work, or some petition writing, or some mantra writing, or some prayer work, or something like that. But it really is just to hold a space for you to have this mindfulness within yourself. It is a hold a space to have this healing journey. Sometimes it's a spiritual journey. It's not required. It just depends on the person to hold the space. It is very important that we continue to connect with whatever it is we as an individual. So whatever you feel is a part of that growth, is a part of that expansion, and just having that mindfulness to hold the space for ourselves, because that is a part of the path of releasing anxiety, by normalizing having this space for the thoughts, by normalizing being able to have your own unique thoughts and not feel like you have to follow this or follow that. That causes anxiety as well. So if the thoughts come up, say it's okay and just work through whatever's coming up. And then when you're ready to release it, allow it to go. But don't be too afraid to face what is coming up. Face those things so that you can let it go, let go of the excess energy. Well, family, I really enjoyed this time together and these moments. So if no one has said it, the usual stuff I'm talking